Welcome back, everyone. Effective leadership inspires loyalty and devotion. This call to foster a sense of patriotism and national pride was an inspiring message at the 2024 conference of the Chartered Institute of Management and Leadership in Abuja. At the event, the Institute honored some outstanding individuals from various sectors in the country with awards in recognition of their leadership qualities. Babajide Kolade-Otitoju is one of the recipients of the prestigious awards. Let's share the story by TVC News' Jane Francis Uweze with you.
The Chartered Institute of Management and Leadership presented awards to some outstanding individuals from various sectors in the country in recognition of their leadership qualities.
We are doing everything possible to see that we empower our youths particularly. We are always trying to empower our youths to learn leadership skills, because these are things that are lacking, we have been facing in this country. And you know, many of the leaders we have are older people, so we are aspiring for younger leaders. So we are now preparing them seriously for them to know the ways and means of how they can conduct themselves as leaders.
Among the award recipients is TVC News Director of Current Affairs, Babajide Kolade-Otitoju, who was honored for his exceptional contribution to the development of the society. Also, he was acknowledged for his investigative journalism and was inducted as a fellow into the Chartered Institute of Personnel.
From time to time, Nigerians show their appreciation for my work and the work we do on Journalist Hangout, and this can only spur me to continue to give my best, to continue to speak the truth to power, and to continue to encourage Nigerian leaders to be the best that they can be.
And I believe that this is only to ginger me in terms of more management skills, more leadership, and to be able to now collaborate with the Chartered Institute of Management and Leadership to move this mineral sector forward in terms of growth and development, especially when now the country is diversifying into the solid mineral sector.
The chairman of the organizing committee emphasized that the quality of a leader is reflective in the state of a nation.
If you have a good leader, the whole package and system is perfect. Our prayer is to have a leader that will continue leading this nation. And for those of us who believed in Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, we believe that there's hope for this nation. We have to work hard for the interests of our children and tomorrow.
At the end of the event, CIML unveiled a magazine authored by one of its members, Steve Long. Jane Francis Uweze, TVC News, Abuja.
Congratulations to Babajide Kolade-Otitoju. Adeoye, let me come to you. I mean, leadership, they say, is not by mouth. You have to model the act and walk the talk. And I mean, you would agree with me that BKO embodies these characteristics. I'm sure you have some congratulatory remarks for him.
There's no doubt about it. One of the greatest things in life is for us to appreciate good conduct. In Nigeria, we hardly recognize good conduct. And the society cannot succeed where there is no recognition for good conduct and sanction for bad behavior. When you are talking about journalism career, it's not just about being a journalist, but recognizing that journalism is about public service. It's about something you can put down your life, you can risk your family life and your personal life for the safety and well-being of others. And this did not start from TVC, as far as I know him. We are talking of in the late 80s, up to the early 90s, when guerrilla journalism was established in Nigeria. And I think he was one of the high-ranking officers, of journalists that had to hold their editorial meetings in the marketplace, hold their editorial meetings in the stadium, in the wee hours of the day, in the night, being haunted by soldiers, declared wanted, dead or alive. And they didn't give up. Even they had the opportunity of becoming millionaires, to have been giving houses in Lekki, to have giving houses in anywhere of their choice. But they chose to stand against evil, to sacrifice their life, abandon their families. Most of them didn't even know where their wives and children were at the point, you know. So I think it's a kind of risk that only very few people can take for their own fatherland. And I think at a point, it also shows that if you are courageous, if you are determined, if you are focused, at one point or the other, people will notice the sacrifice you have made for the country. And you may think people are not looking at you because there will be showers of attacks by irresponsible people, ignorant people, people with no sense of history. But there are people there who are studying history, who are following you, who at one point or the other know that you really mean well for this society and that you are selfless, you are a man of integrity, and at one point or the other, they will come out and single you out and honor you. So this is what has happened. I think should be a source of inspiration to generations of Nigerians.
Mikio, congratulations to you. And according to you, this would spur you to continue to do your best. But how does it feel being recognized year in and year out, doing what you love how to do?
It gives me tremendous joy. Sometimes these recognitions come from my blind side. When I say my blind side, you understand what I'm talking about. A group came all the way from the UK. They came into my office and presented me a trophy. You know, I laid this here. And I was really moved because I was wondering, sometimes when people try to bring you down and say all sorts of nasty things about you, you question yourself. You wonder whether you are doing enough. But I've discovered that an overwhelming majority of our people appreciate what we do under difficult circumstances. And this was exactly what happened in Abuja. I was there, a lot of academics were there, former DG of NIPS in Kuru, you know, and they were saying very positive things about our program and about me as a person. Some of them had been monitoring me for years. In fact, one of them said, we know that some people say Jide has stopped speaking the truth. It is a lie. We still hear him. Those who watch him regularly know that this is a lie. So I can't ask for anything more. I came away from that event with 2 plaques. The fellowship, which was offered to me, and the award for, they call it Best Leadership Award of Excellence in Proactive and Investigative Journalism. Wow. So I was the only journalist honored on the day. So I just give God the glory, and as I said, it's too late in the day for me to change because we were properly forged as print journalists. Print journalism makes you a complete journalist, makes you very thorough. Anyone who has been a print journalist before knows that if you are looking for intellectual thoroughness, go for a print journalist. And I've been properly brought up. I've been trained by the best. I always say that. I've been trained by the best. I'm proud of them and for what they have made out of me. My bosses, Rafemi Ojudu, Bayo Nonuga, Idowu Obasa, Kunle Ajibade, we quarreled a lot. Because as a young man, I didn't appreciate some of the things that they were saying to me. But looking back, I can say with finality that they were the best bosses that anybody could wish to have. One day, on my birthday, my boss, Babajide Ojudu, posted something on my wall. And when I read it, I began to shed tears because we were always quarreling. We were always quarreling. But he said, today you've exceeded our expectations. We are so proud of you. And I'm like, but this was a man that we used to fight, saying this about me. But, you know, it was all for good. That he quarreled with me, that he pushed me to my elastic limit. He wanted me to be the best that I could be. And I remain grateful to him today, grateful to all of them. So, and I'm grateful to Nigerians who appreciate the work that we do here.
at TVC News.
Absolutely. Bikio, once again, congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for being a source of inspiration to us here at TVC and outside of TVC. Thank you so much, and well done to you, sir. All right, so let's move on.